Welcome back to Kamikaze Uncaged. I'm Tom.
And I'm Tommy.
Your mother, man.
Oh, I gotta put this in front of. There we go. Look at that. That sounds so much better.
It does. If any of the sound check gets cut into the video, there was almost.
It was premeditated.
Yeah.
It was.
Your mother all morning.
And even so, you had an impression of Mom. You've been working on.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at it, but I can explain what it is. Like every.
You want to do it? I have an
like
impression of Darlene too, but you can describe yours.
like mom's Tom voice is always, why doesn't he do this? And that's always my
It's very
voice
mocking.
when Mom does
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mom sounds like sweaty, exhausted Hitler when he's yelling at.
On a scale of like 1 to us after like a fight camp night of training, how sweaty are we talking?
Like she is. Like Hitler would lose like 5 to 10 pounds during every
Per speech.
Yep, every speech.
It's a solid. I need to start giving speeches.
So Mom gets so aggravated with me. That's what I compare it to.
That's where the weight loss is coming from.
Yeah, that's what.
It's her just being mad at you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Solid. I also have an impression of Darlene that I've been working on.
What is it?
You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
She's just over there. Hey, it's Darlene. I'm the little guy over here is 4'5", and I have hairy toes.
I'm kind of confused because
I was going as far as I could. I was waiting until she said something. I was gonna keep going.
I was gonna say because you got the hairy toes.
I do have hairy toes.
You do.
They keep me warm.
Yeah.
I think they're very toasty. Toast. What have we been up to lately?
Man, I know you've been working on some nerd convention stuff.
Working on everything, but I have been working on a new cosplay.
Yeah, so
For those of you out there that do watch anime or read manga, I have been working on Denji from Chainsaw Man. Originally, I was going to do a Samurai Darth Vader cosplay. Super cool idea.
Right.
Started building it, printed the helmet pieces out, and I was like, neat. Let me start putting this helmet together. Right? Super glue is super glue.
yeah. Like if you get it on your fingers and do that, like
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your fingers are hard
but it
at
won't,
that point.
it won't bond plastic.
It will. But I think you have to do a ritual in order to make it happen, because there's times where I'll put two pieces together and 10 seconds later they are unbreakable.
Yeah.
And there's times where I'll put two pieces together and 5 minutes later I'm going, boom, and
Yeah.
it's still wet. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I started putting this helmet together, gave up entirely. So I was like, whatever. And I was like, Chainsaw Man would be cool. So I started building it, right? I printed out the pieces. And I built this cosplay, or started this cosplay with the intention of, we're going to keep it simple. You know, it's a very simple, easy cosplay. It's going to look cool, and I can paint it to make it look good. Awesome.
Yeah.
So then I got to printing, and I was like, what if we did a moving chainsaw? And then I got to thinking, I was like, well, there's 3 chainsaws. What if we made them all moving? And this is anything but simple.
Yeah.
I'm starting it early. You know, the convention, it's GalaxyCon in Raleigh, if anybody's going. July. Like the last weekend in July.
I call it Nerdicon.
Nerdicon. You guys are going this year.
I mean, I've never been to one, but I think
You guys
I
are
probably wouldn't mind going. Sometimes they got some cool people there. If they made a Comic-Con, just Sopranos.
You could dress up as somebody
No,
from the
I mean
Sopranos.
just Sopranos to weed out all the magic wands and the potion.
Dude, do you know how many lightsaber cosplays there are? And how many Star Wars?
Yeah, and I get that, and that would be kind of cool.
It is very cool.
But right now,
You know, some of them walk around in like just the Jedi robes and like a plastic lightsaber. All lightsabers are plastic, but some of them are like good.
yeah,
So I'm just saying, you guys would thoroughly enjoy it, and you could dress as Tony Soprano.
I'm about the same size as them right now.
You could 100% do it. Would
Yeah.
you? would you wear the Napoleon outfit?
Like, like the,
Would
like
you
the,
wear-
the
would
picture.
you wear
I'm getting that
the
picture.
general
I'm getting
outfit?
that. Yeah, I'm getting. So in The Sopranos, there's a
You should get it with your face on it.
there's a part where he gets his picture painted with the horse that he owns, a racehorse, and Paulie changes it. He takes the picture and he changes Tony Soprano into like a general, and he kind of looks like Napoleon. And but I'm getting that picture for my office. That thing is awesome.
I need pictures once you get it.
Yeah, that thing is awesome. I'm not gonna get a huge print, but I'm gonna get
It's a
like
beautiful
medium
piece of
print.
work.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's gonna come in my office and be like, "What's?"
I had
that
a new piece
picture?"
of art recently. It's for my bathroom.
Oh, really?
I did.
Do you keep a lot of art in your bathroom?
A little bit, yeah. You know, we've got it's a beachy themed bathroom, so
So-
we got some like seahorses on the wall. There's
So-
like a shell reef. This has nothing to do with
Something to
beachiness.
enjoy, something to look at
It
while
is
you're
right across
doing
from
a
you.
number two
You
in
know,
your
like you're
bathroom.
making eye contact with this thing.
Well, now do you have the whole Bluetooth fan in your bathroom? 'Cause
No, not our bathroom.
I know you got it in
We're in the
the.
guest room.
Yeah, that's fancy.
It sounds super fancy, but like it was there. It was. I don't even know if it was on clearance, but it like wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it's.
But like for parties, you go in the bathroom, and I got my playlist playing in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's pretty
that's
neat.
pretty cool. It's like going to a club,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Club poop.
and it's got lights too.
It's got
You
lights.
can change the lights.
Not like strobe lights, but can you imagine? You'd miss the bowl every time. You just. I try to pee to the beat. I call it pee boxing.
You're stupid.
But no, so this piece of art, it is a raccoon. Has a roll of toilet paper.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
I
you
the
know
one you're
which one I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know the
about.
one you're talking about.
And yeah, I think I can send a picture to mom and we can post a picture of it.
Yeah.
But it says your butt napkins, my lady.
I do remember that
And
picture
it's,
now.
it's great. I've wanted it for a while.
Didn't you get it for Christmas?
I
or
did.
something? Yeah, that's
I
right.
did, and I
Yeah.
loved that Christmas
Yeah.
present. And
Yeah.
it is now hanging in my bath. And I hung it all the weekend before. I was doing stuff with like screws and screwing stuff in, hanging stuff on walls. So I was in a very like wall anchor, screw it in kind of mood.
Yeah.
Didn't remember what nails were for a second.
Yeah.
So I drilled holes. It's got 4 holes in this poster. Drilled hole. It's like a metal poster, but drilled holes, wall anchor, drilled it in, and Darlene came in. She was like, "You really put it in that wall, didn't you?" I was like,
You did a wall anchor for that thing?
"Yeah, I did."
Damn.
Yeah, it's not coming off.
No, it's definitely not.
No, I want everybody to admire the
You
butt
guys ever
napkin
sell
sign.
a house? It's going with the house.
It's going with the house.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, if we do have like a really fancy guest, like if Gordon Ramsay comes over,
Just out of the blue.
yeah, you know, we're homies like that. If Dana White
Yeah.
on a random Sunday is like, "Hey man, I'm coming over." All right.
Yeah.
It is at the level where we can put a towel in the towel rack and it's covered.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Like it's not in the way.
Right.
But if there's no towel, it absolutely you're making eye contact with this raccoon.
Yeah, it's like right there.
But it's so nice. It's offering you butt napkins, so it's
That's
very
good.
polite. Yeah.
That's good. So, Nerdicon. Oh, when is that again?
It's a fantastic question. It's the last weekend in July, whatever
Okay.
those dates are.
So you got time.
I've got time.
Because if we could put a picture of your, of your last day, you guys looked really good. In your last one.
So my last build, and actually like getting more into it and looking at other people and like I do the competitions now, the cosplay competitions,
Yeah.
because I built this cosplay and I was looking up suits of art. So I wanted to go big, right? I've always cosplayed, well not always, but like every con that I've been to but one I've cosplayed. And it's been something simple like that I bought on Amazon, and it was like Sasuke Uchiha, or I say Uchiha because that's what it is now, but Uchiha from Naruto.
Bless you.
Thank you. But you know, it's him, and I just bought it from Amazon. But then I changed it up, and now he's got cowboy boots. He's got a little side pistol and a belt. He's got a cowboy hat. Now he's Sasuke Uchiha.
Bless
Just, you
you.
know, yeehaw. But anyways, so I mean, something simple. But then I was like, man, I want a cool one. Like I want to build one.
Yeah.
So, just like this time, I started in January last year, or maybe the year before. Started building it, messed up on the chest. It was super tiny. It looked like a sports bra, and it's not what a suit of armor looks like.
Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't look good. So I stopped. Well, the con was in July again, about
Excuse me.
beginning of June. I was like, because I'd already signed up for the contest because I was like, I'm not gonna get lazy and just like procrastinate and stop building it, which I absolutely did. But
Yeah.
I signed up for this contest.
So you got to pay money to get into this?
No, you
Oh,
don't.
You just put your name.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like, you know, if you don't show up, it's
Do they shame you? Like when they call your name?
shame. But so like June comes around and I'm like, ooh, I gotta get like I haven't started yet. Like I'm starting from scratch. Like I said, built the chest, messed up. So like I don't even have a chest piece.
Yeah.
I started from scratch, made everything out of foam. Excuse me. Having a little issues here in the digestion.
Yes, you okay?
We'll see. But everything out of foam. And in theory, like everything looked really good after it was done to my eyes. And then I got to looking and like, I'm like, damn, this line could be cleaner. Like I could have done this different here. I could have done a different method here. And you know, there's so many things that like I look back on. So I'm going to revisit that one.
Okay.
And I might print out some pieces.
Yeah, and you're getting the hang of the whole 3D printer thing.
I still don't know how to make shapes.
Really?
I mean, I know how, but like, I don't. Like, I can give you a square. Cool, got that, right? But if you're like, hey, give me a square that looks like that. Good luck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Good luck. But no, it's hard. But at the same time, it's not like you can go. There's Thingiverse is the one I use, or like Yagi, I think is the other one. But it just says templates, and there's a lot of free templates. On this helmet that I'm printing, it was a free template.
I got to get you together with that guy I work with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I won't say his name here, but he
can show me
Yeah, he's
how to
heavy,
make shapes.
He's heavy into it.
I use FreeCAD was one that's like recommended, and I got into the program and I was looking at everything.
Yeah,
It's daunting.
really.
Oh my goodness, it's daunting. Like I opened up the program. There's probably like 300 options.
Really.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
So,
But I got that
you
going
guys,
on.
you guys make it a 3. Is it 3 days?
Now we're doing the full weekend.
Okay.
Because it's a trip to Raleigh,
Yeah.
and it's so okay. It's hard to fit everything into one day,
Yeah.
but it's hard to not fit everything into 3, right? Like by the 3rd day, we're just kind of like walking around. We'll leave early. We're just kind of walking around, and if they have like activities around, they have like different panels, different speakers. So we'll go to them. But like the exhibition hall is the exhibition hall every day. Different celebrities come each day.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times the same celebrities will be there, but every now and then they kind of like rotate out. But-
My thing is about dressing up.
Tell me.
Here's my fear about dressing up.
Tell me your fear. Now, mind you, 90% of everybody there is dressed up. But do continue to tell me your fear.
My fear about dressing up is getting into a fight with someone, like an actual fight.
You know how cool you'd look as Tony Soprano fighting somebody?
Can you imagine showing up to the jail as
Cool is- cool?
as Darth Vader?
Could you imagine showing up to the jail as Darth
like
Vader?
like Darlene always goes as somebody from
They're showing up as a hobbit.
yeah, as a hobbit. Show up to jail dressed as a hobbit. You're like, and you get your picture and you got the ears. And
You were
stuff.
just captured by the orcs. That's all it was. This is part of the storyline.
That's always my fear.
Yeah.
And, like, do people stay in character the whole time? Like, are you in the bathroom and they're trying to talk to you and like,
You're peeing and you
Yeah,
have
it's like-
like answering character.
Luke, I am your father. You're like, man, get out of my ear.
Stop looking.
Yeah,
Stop it.
yeah, I'm trying to pee, man.
No.
Yeah, you're making it crawl back up.
I'm getting nervous. Some people do stay in character.
Do they?
Yeah, like there's actually one specific guy that I'm thinking of. I don't know his name. I don't even know that I've talked to him, but it's one guy and he's very recognizable, which is why I remember him because I've seen him at GalaxyCon twice. Dude's like 6'5", insanely tall. He's super in shape. He always cosplays like a shirtless guy, and he wears contacts that makes his eyes like white.
Really?
Kind of stays a character. Like he's very just I don't know what his character is.
Can you imagine that guy staring at you while you're in the bathroom?
He can see over. Like it's all he's gotta
Looking
do
over
is
the stall?
little. Hee hee. Yeah, but no, some people do, and like occasionally, like if I do a character Asta. Actually, that was the first one, because we built the sword that was 8 feet long.
Yeah.
8 feet 7 inches. But throw that out there. But we
Yeah.
built that sword. That was the first one we actually built. I didn't build the costume though.
I remember you guys working on that.
Yeah.
You guys weren't living together
No,
yet.
we were doing it at you guys' house.
Yeah.
We were shaving the foam, gluing it together,
Yeah.
putting Mod Podge on it. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And that was just a sword.
and you still got it hanging up in your room.
Oh, absolutely.
Your-
we had
your
it
room-
mounted on the wall.
Your room, you're either going to have to extend the ceiling, you're going to have to cut the ceiling out
Yeah.
and make it.
Dude, I don't know how true it is, but I saw a video the other day. Amazon. I think I was talking to you about it. They sell
the
houses.
houses. Yeah.
And now they're not like massive houses by any means. They're about the size of a big shipping container.
Yeah.
But then you fold out the sides.
And you push out.
And it's like
wall-
two-
shit,
Yeah,
I'm getting all excited
you-
talking about it.
And there's like 2 more shipping containers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like a house.
Yeah.
Like there's rooms, there's a bathroom, shower, toilet,
I
sink.
forget how much they were like
19,000. And I think
Yeah.
I saw somebody comment and they were like, they've got it like a $2,000 coupon on it right now.
That could be your whole
That could be the game room.
the game room.
Like that could be it. Like one room would be like for games, and then
Yeah.
everything else is like collectibles.
Yeah. I mean,
I hope Darlene's taking notes. I hope.
but I seen that the other day, and I think I'm a big fan of the tiny homes and
Yeah.
stuff. I would love to have.
No,
one.
I like space
te-
in like the home that I live in, but I think
I
think having a tiny home would be neat.
I don't need it. I grew up in you know where I grew up. I
Yeah.
grew up in this little apartment with 6 of us in there.
Right.
As long I can live in an empty house. I hate clutter.
Oh
Hate it.
yeah, yeah. Clutter's
Hate it.
not fun.
So like I can when I'm in a tiny home, man, that'd be awesome. I would love to have one at the beach. But
I didn't close that too well.
Amazon is awesome. You just order it.
Yeah,
it
all
shows
you,
up at your house.
all you need to have is property.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna try to convince her. I think
Yeah,
we can make it
that'd be-
happen.
that'd be awesome. You know what we're gonna do? Me and Mom are gonna buy that property next to you guys, and we're
You're gonna buy it?
Yeah, and
I'm gonna raise the price.
and I'm gonna put one of those houses this way. Every time you come out at night, I can just be like, "Hey, son, what you doing?"
Hey neighbor.
Yeah,
That's cool. You got to mow it. You have to mow it. Actually, the plan is to eventually build onto that field, and I'm a little bit excited because it's less mowing that I'll have to do.
Well, that's true. But to be honest, I love mowing.
I do, but I don't. Like when I'm mowing, it's pretty relaxing. But like starting the process, it's just like I have to go
Yeah.
out there. Then I start mowing. I'm like, okay, I'll put a book on and
Yeah,
I'll do it. You know what book I'll put on?
the one you've been trying to
You know what
talk.
book I'll put on?
What
Shout
book?
out, not sponsored. It's a fella named Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of him. Famous author. He's got The Way of Kings.
Yeah, you've been trying to get me to read that
And
or listen to it.
and you will.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm reading it, it'll be the last book I ever pick up for the rest of my life.
No.
Because, well, you were telling me that it's a pretty long read. I'm the slowest reader.
Yeah, but it's so
Ever.
like captivating. You're gonna get through it. No, like there's parts that are a little bit slower, which is kind of why I like to listen to it. But like even the slow parts, you're like learning stuff. You're finding stuff out. You're finding stuff out about their past. Like it's important stuff.
Like I have some good books on my nightstand right now that
None as good as that.
I've started, like, and Mom could testify to this. Like I've started them, and I enjoy reading them.
Right.
But lately, when I get to bed, I'm like, all right, I just want to go to bed. I don't stay asleep, but I go to sleep pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Well, that's the trick is when you wake up, book.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Or when you're taking these long trips, maybe not when you have somebody in the car. Plop that bad boy on.
Yeah.
Start listening.
So back to, I do have a question about your Comic-Con.
Okay.
How many hours, like, you guys get really involved in making these, you got 3D printer,
Yeah.
you got this, you're painting. How many hours would you say you have in one of your costumes?
Okay. Now, do we want to go with the current one that I'm building, or do we
Yeah.
want to go with
What-
one that I've already built?
Let's go with the one you're building. So,
Now, are we talking in terms of hours? Are we talking time that it takes to print each and every individual piece? Or are we talking the time that I actually have to do something?
the print, we'll say, because that takes
We'll add
time.
the print. Yeah, okay. So I think on average, each of these pieces, like each time I've printed, it's taken, we'll say on average, 10 to 12 hours.
Okay.
Some are more,
Oh,
some are
that's
less.
true, because the pieces are bigger.
Yeah.
Some of the pieces are bigger, and they're going like all night.
Yeah.
Or
Like
when you're
I'll
not at
start the
work.
print like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
and then in the morning it's just finishing, you
Okay.
know. But I'll set that and okay, so I printed for the sake of time, we'll say 10 pieces. Printed 10 pieces at 11 hours a piece. That's
Okay,
a,
so,
that's
so that's
100
kind of unfair. So
that's 111 hours so far.
So let's not add the print time then.
Okay. So I'd say in terms of setting up the programs, we'll say 30 minutes per piece then. In terms of setting up everything, getting everything squared away,
Yeah.
30 minutes per piece. We'll be generous with it. So what's 30 minutes times
That's a
10?
half hour,
Yeah,
so.
300. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
like-
try to be snarky. You try.
you're like, what's 30 minutes?
So that's 300 minutes, so that's 6 hours. No,
Okay.
5 hours.
Okay.
5 hours. So, and then, you have to...
Did you just say snarky?
You trying to be snarky. Dude, I'm learning words. I gotta
Well,
expand my vocabulary.
Snarky.
I gotta expand. But no,
I don't even think is that a word?
yes, that's a word.
Snarky is a word.
Snarky. We're gonna get back to this discussion. 1 second. I gotta find.
I'm
Gotta find my
surprised-
short zipper.
I'm surprised Mom hasn't thrown that word at me
I
yet.
feel like she has.
No, they're a lot
I
worse.
think. Well, that's probably why.
Yeah, they're a lot worse.
1 moment, please.
She's been angry.
Snarky. Definition:
Like, is this something that you?
cranky or bad-tempered.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not cranky or bad tempered.
Yeah, but it's like snippy. If you wanna, if we wanna throw another word in there,
Okay.
snippy.
Snippy.
But
Okay.
anyway, so we're at 5 hours. So then comes I have to cut the support beams off of each piece, which sometimes they come off smooth, sometimes they're stuck.
Yeah.
Like you can cut them, but there's still little bumps. So now you got to sand the pieces, or you got to clip them. You got to kind of shave them, make them clean.
Right.
Right. So we'll say I think that process for all the pieces took me about 2 hours.
Okay.
Right. So we're at 8. Right. Then you have to start fitting pieces together. Right. You have to start gluing pieces. Right. So you glue the pieces that need to be glued, and so far I'm at like an hour with that, maybe 2. But you got to do that. I've got this stuff that I've got to spread on it to smooth it out,
Yeah.
and I sand that.
Yeah. Well,
Right. Then I'll paint it.
it's like putting Bondo on a car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very similar. But I would say for this one, oh my, don't even get me started on the chainsaw. That I worked on it Saturday a little bit. I did it for about 4 or 5 hours Saturday. Sunday, it's like 11, 12 hours that I just worked on this chainsaw. And that's the smallest one. I got
it looks
2
like
more.
it's coming up pretty good though.
It is. I have to print out different gears
Yeah.
so that it'll move.
Okay.
But 11 hours.
Yeah.
I had to cut out each individual tooth.
So you think you got what?
So I'm probably about a full day, if not more, into this.
Okay.
Like 24 hours. But it's, I keep telling myself that it's getting close to it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Nothing's painted. Very little is put together.
Well, the good thing is you got time still.
I have plenty of time.
Yeah.
But a lot goes into it. Like
Yeah.
it'll be another 100 hours before I'm sort of done.
Like some of these people, I see the pictures of them.
Oh yeah,
They got some money dumped into these things.
dude. One of the guys, I feel he goes by, what's his username on Instagram? I want to give him a shout out. Fueled by Filament.
Okay.
So I met him at AwesomeCon in DC, right? And I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was, right? But we met. He did the cosplay competition. We got a little thumbs up there. Did the cosplay competition, but he was Master Chief from Halo. You know, the main guy from the Halo games?
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? And he had like lights on his stuff. And we got to talk. We became friends, right? Followed each other on Instagram. And he was like, hey, do you know this girl? One of my friends who does cosplay. Right? Her name's Lucy. And I was like, yeah, like I went to high school with her. You know, she's super cool. And he was like, that's my friend too. And I was like, oh, neat. Like I'd met you in Washington,
So
D.C.
I guess they met at one of these things too? Or?
I'm sure. Or I don't know if they were friends before, but it's funny. You know, they were mutual, and then
That's
we became
funny.
friends.
Yeah.
But I talk to him all the time, and like you said, you know, you got major time and money put into it. Dude, his Master Chief costume. I see him and send Mom a picture right here. Maybe give him like an Instagram shout out.
Yeah.
But dude, it's insane. It's all 3D printed. You know, if you found a template, 3D printed it, Dunzo. Right, put the lights on it. It's good. Like he won one of the competitions last year, I believe.
So these guys, they probably have like multiple printers going at the same time.
Probably. Either that or just, you know, bukus of time put into it. You
Yeah.
know, like because while it's printing, the only thing you have to do is just check to make sure it's not like tangling, it's not sticking anywhere.
Yeah.
Make sure the print doesn't mess up. Because nothing is more irritating than when you've started a print, you go to bed, and you wake up and you find that for 7 hours it's just
a
been
blob.
spewing everywhere.
just a
because
blob.
something got stuck and now it's just dragging it all over the place. You're so mad because it's so much filament wasted.
Well, you know, I was the guy that I was telling you about. I was when you were having problems with the with the stuff sticking.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking to him, and he was like, you know, what's the temperature of his room, and does it stay
Yeah.
cold? I was like,
There's
you
a
know,
lot that goes
kind of
into
makes
it.
sense, you know.
And you can like change the nozzle temperature. You can change like the
Oh,
bed
wow.
that it prints on. You change the bed temperature. Yeah, different filaments print at different
Right.
temperatures better. Like I've set, it's all in Celsius by the way, so it's like hot. But I'll set like one of my filaments prints at 240 degrees Celsius,
Right.
which is I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Somebody do that. But you know the other one prints at 190.
Yeah.
You know, big differences.
Well,
But-
just like shooting a gun, certain bullets are gonna, you know, certain
Yeah,
brand of
yeah,
bullets
yeah.
are gonna go through guns a lot.
Yeah.
differently.
But no, it's super cool. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of time into it, and it's easy to make friends too. You know,
Yeah.
especially with the big cosplayers. You know, you see them and you're like, whoa. Actually, there's people that like cons will bring in. They're like, yo, look at these professional cosplayers. They're gonna be an exhibit at the event. Like, come say hi to them, take a picture.
Yeah.
But like, it gets to a point where you know you're almost to a level of fame because you're building these cosplays, but everybody's like super dorky and nice, and it's the best 'cause it's so easy to make friends.
As soon as they have the Sopranos, just Sopranos.
They have Brandon Sanderson has his own con, so you might get lucky. You
Okay.
might get it.
I might go.
eventually.
I would go as Paulie Walnuts.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd go as Polly Chestnuts. Love that guy. Known him all my life.
You would make a good Ralphie.
A Ralph.
Yeah, you would be a good
From A
Ralphie.
Christmas
No,
Story.
not from a Christmas Story. From The Sopranos, man. Two different, completely different guys.
I thought it's the same guy.
No,
He just
completely.
grew up in a life of crime.
Now I'm picturing Ralphie and Sopranos talking with this accent.
Every
now.
time every time he offs somebody, he goes, "I'll shoot your eye out, kid."
That's his guy.
That's his catch line.
Ralphie hanging out with Big Pussy.
What's his name?
His name's Big. Oh, look. So what of the guy's name is? His name's Big Pussy. Like you heard
That's his
me
name.
right. His name's Big
That's his
Pussy.
name.
that-
Okay.
That's his mob name. All right. So when the
Is that a
Sopranos,
family name? Beautiful.
there's a little pussy too.
That's the dog. That's the dog.
But we were watching it over mom's Uma's house. So
Yeah.
Mom's
Oh, no.
grandparents. So we're watching it, and they say his name on TV, and she goes, and she had that all. She sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
She's got
yeah.
that Austrian accent.
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
So she looks at us and she goes, "Did they say big pussy?" ever since then, every time they say his name, I think of her looking over at us. Did they say big pussy? I'm like, yes, Uma.
Yes, they did.
And please don't ever say that again to
Never.
me, Uma. Yeah, the big pussy.
All right. I think.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But we got some games coming up.
Yeah, we do have some games coming
I
up. I've
think-
never played them before. in my
Don't
life.
worry. They're gonna be super easy.
Yeah, okay, big pussy.
Okay.
Okay. So we're back getting ready to play some
Back.
games.
Yeah,
you know.
I've replaced the beautiful. I didn't replace it. It can't be replaced.
Or,
the beautiful Fanny Pack 3000
Yeah,
with a game.
your
I have two games for us today.
our intermission conversations are great. We're talking about doing a number, taking a grumpy on a plane.
actually. We were, and
I just wanted to know.
I'm a little nervous because we're flying in less than 2 weeks, and it's a long flight.
Yeah.
And I have not taken a grumpy on a plane.
And you're gonna have to.
Well, but I might not. If I time it right, I might not.
How long is that flight?
Darlene, how long is the flight? Like 12 hours? It's 15.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take like 3 grumpies.
You're gonna catch me in the seat. Tommy,
People sit next to
we're
you.
half an hour in.
People sitting in the aisles gonna be like, this fucking guy.
He's sweating
Yeah,
so much.
Again.
It's seeping from his pores.
So what do we got?
All
What do we
right,
got
so
here?
this is a game that I've wanted for a minute. Actually, so in dating Darlene, I have made wonderful friends in Virginia. I call them my Virginia friend group, and they've introduced me to many games. Mainly John. John has introduced me to many games. One being Secret Hitler, which
Yeah.
is a fantastic game.
I'm
I don't
not-
think you've
I'm-
even played it yet. Have
No,
you?
I have. I'm not really a fan of it.
You don't get it yet, though.
No, I'm just really not a fan.
And I think it's even more fun with a bigger group because you can start accusing people. You're Hitler, right? But anyways, that's beyond the point. The second one, I believe John introduced me, is snake oil.
Okay.
So here's what you do, right? I went ahead. I haven't even opened these cards yet. I just opened them,
Right.
right? So you get 2 cards, and I get 2 cards. So what we're gonna do is we are going to sell. We're gonna look at our 2 cards. You could put them in any order you want. Either one could be first, but they have to make a product,
Okay.
right? Or you have to market it as a product. They don't have to make a coherent product, but you have to market it as a product.
Okay.
And we're gonna put 1 minute on the clock, and you have to sell that product to them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna let them decide which product they'd be more likely to buy.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the top 2 cards here. I don't know what they are. I'll go ahead and take the next 2. All right, study them. Get a little game plan in. But yeah, this game was introduced to me, and I absolutely loved it. I was a big fan. Put all those bad boys back in there. Oh, I'm good. I've got mine already. The sales pitch.
I'm trying to see which route I'm gonna go with.
Which see, you already don't have a plan.
No, like I have 2 plans actually.
See, that's one thing about me is I consider myself to be somewhat of a salesman. I'm pretty good at it. We went to the Bahamas, and she was like, "Yeah, if you buy stuff here, you can negotiate price." And I was like, "Can you?"
Well, they just mark it up 100%. And
But there's no taxes.
yeah, but they mark it up
Yeah,
100%.
there's no taxes. There's nothing. You feel like you've won a deal. You feel like you've won, and that's all there is to it. Do you have your product ready?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Would you like to take the floor?
No, you can go first.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
I have a really marketable, really good product here.
No, you go ahead.
You're sure?
Yep.
All right. Do you want to set a minute timer on your phone, or I can set it on mine?
Yeah, set it
Okay,
on yours.
okay. I don't think you're ready for this product. I don't think they're ready for this product.
You can actually set it on that right there.
Set them. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That'll take too long though.
Yeah.
I think yeah. Because my phone's not connected to it yet. Timer. All right, so we're gonna do 1 minute and 0 seconds. All right, are we ready? Everything good? Our executive producer is eyeballing the camera. I got a little worried.
Yeah.
All right, starts now. Have you ever disliked somebody heavily? Have you ever thought, man, I could really use a way out of this traffic? Have you ever thought, man, my boss at work is just not being agreeable today? Well, let me tell you about a product that's perfect for you. Introducing Death Slime.
Oh.
Right. Comes in a vial, little bottle. All right, 34 seconds. All right, little bottle. Right. You're gonna take a little chunk of that bad boy. All right. You ever seen the movie The Blob? Very similar. We're gonna throw it. Right. Whatever's being an inconvenience. Right. There's a car in front of us. They're driving too slow. We're gonna throw that bad boy. Then it's gonna go. It's gonna encompass them in slime. Death immediately. And it sounds like your day's gonna be a lot more convenient when we can just death slime people. So, get yours today at Toys R Us and Target. We're working on Walmart as well. And that's it.
I like it.
Thank you.
Like, shut up and take my money.
A little jingle. That was actually the jingle for Death Slime.
I want a case.
You want a case?
I want a case of it.
You're ours. That's how I know you're gonna lose, is because you're buying my product.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you're ready.
I am.
You sure you're ready? You've got your pitch?
I'm ready, man.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you tired of bare patches in your lawn? Those dirt, muddy, inconvenient patches that make your house look like trash.
Could be me.
It's because the soil, you're lacking worms. You are lacking worms in your soil. Do you know why you're lacking worms? Because they don't have a dry place to stay. Let me introduce Worm Tents. Worm Tents is the way of the future, keeping the worms warm and dry. They create the soil you need for a luscious, beautiful lawn. Be the envy of your neighborhood. Invest in Worm Tents. And I have nothing else. So
Give me a jingle.
Connie's a mean one. I mean, I would
Wow.
buy Worm Tents.
Wow, I would buy Worm Tents. Now I will. I do have some questions about your product.
Okay.
Worms.
They also
Worms-
it's also a new condom that they're coming out with. Worm Tent.
A partnership you guys had with Trojan.
Yeah, it's
I see.
you can buy them all, the condoms and the worm tents in Tractor Supply.
Does the little worm look like that guy?
Yes,
I don't think you guys can
that's
see
what
it.
it is.
Little.
Buy worm tent condoms in Tractor Supply.
I think you're going. So now worms.
Yeah.
Do they not like wet places? I thought they enjoyed moist dirt. When it rains.
No, see, that's the problem. That's why you got so many bare patches in your lawn, is because you have a misunderstanding of what worms like.
Oh, I
Who
see.
wants to be wet all the time and dirty?
Worms, I'd imagine.
No, man.
They're very
They
dirty.
are lacking places. That's all we're doing.
Oh, do we want to sell another product?
I'm up for one more product.
One more? All right,
Yeah.
all right. So the goal with this, I'm going to put these here. Actually, I'll put these up here. The goal with this is to get our wonderful, beautiful viewers and listeners to vote in the comments as to which product they would buy. So now they're going to have to vote twice.
Okay, you know what? Then
No. They can vote twice if you want them
no,
to.
they're gonna vote for me twice, because who doesn't want worm condoms after that?
Oh, see, you're already messing up.
No.
You're talking about the tents.
Yeah, I know, but well, they're worm tent condoms.
Oh,
There's two
It's
different
all
products.
one. Okay, so it's two products.
Yeah, it's two different products.
One, okay, I see.
You can
All
get
right, all
one
right.
for your lawn and one for you.
So I'll give you here the top two,
Okay.
and then I'll also take the top two here. All right. Study them well. I got this.
This is
You
great.
will. We'll let you take the floor first this time. I've got it figured out. All right, are you ready? You got your market.
Yep.
Your presentation.
Yeah, I'm all ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you tired of your toilet smelling like swamp ass?
Oh yeah.
Are you tired of those scarred inner bowl, the brown racing slicks that your doo-doo leaves?
I'm so tired of it.
Go to Walmart now.
That's it. Just go.
Go to Walmart now and get Bacteria Bowl. Bacteria Bowl. It is so much safer than bleach. Bacteria Bowl, you just slosh it around in there and it takes all the doo-doo scars out of it. Yep. Buy Bacteria Bowl now. It leaves a nice fragrance. It smells like the inside of your boxing gloves.
Wow.
Yes.
After you've used them.
Yes. Again, Bacteria Bowl for $19.99. Your toilet could smell fabulous for a month. For a month.
That's how long it lasts.
Yeah. It lubricates the porcelain.
That's time.
That makes me want to buy Bacteria Bowl.
That was. I think your first presentation was a little better.
I think so too. I should have left it at the worms.
You
I
should've.
Yeah. I
You should have done
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, do I have a product here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Are you tired of uncomfortable hats? Have you ever taken your hat off because you just didn't feel like wearing it anymore? Well, let me introduce you, sir, to a beautiful product that we have made here at TC LLC called the Pleasure Hat. Pleasure Hat. With this,
What does this hat do?
It pleasures you. With this wonderful hat, it does offer. There are little tiny scrubbers on the inside, and what it does is it offers you a beautiful head massage. Right? Have you ever seen Inspector Gadget?
Yes.
Very similar. So, so now with the Pleasure Hat, there is also a smaller version called the Pleasure Hat, and both are coincidentally to put on your head. But
Did you just say? Did you just say pleasure head?
Pleasure Hat.
I thought you said pleasure head.
I ran out of time. There was more to my presentation. No, this is the Pleasure Hat, and buy yours today at Kroger and Costco. And then we're working on a deal with American Eagle. We're gonna see if they'll sell some hats. Called the American
my
Eagle
God.
Pleasure Hat.
Oh my God.
So please vote in the comments as to which product you are more likely to buy. And there's 2 votes now, or if you want to make it all one vote, you can vote for all 4. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
You've been presented with 4 products.
Yep. It's
And
kind of
you-
like Shark Tank.
Very much like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
But we're the sharks
Yeah.
presenting.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to buy our products.
Yeah. I think so.
How much would you invest into our companies for a 3% share?
Yeah. Like, it's something you really don't think about, but worm tents is the way to go.
I wouldn't buy tents for worms.
That's why your lawn looks the way it does.
Them
That's
little-
why you're always second
Them
place on
little
the
fellows
weekends.
want to be wet.
That's why in grass cutting season you're always second place.
That's why your lawn looks like hay year round. I want to bale your lawn. Okay, so I do have a second game that I want to play. I didn't bring it. Have you seen the game? and I just want to try it to see how linked we are. Have you seen the game where it's a word association game? Each of us says a word. We take a second, and the goal is to say the same word at the same time. So each time we say a word at the same time, the goal is to kind of associate what each other just said and try to inch closer to the same word.
Okay.
You know, like if I said bowl, you said toilet, you know, maybe the next word would be bacteria bowl. And then if we said it at the same time, then that's it. That's the game.
I kind of understand.
Okay, so like, all right, I say taco, you say pizza. All right, those are food items.
Okay.
I say, you know, I'm trying to come closer to you. You're trying to come closer to me. So I say Pizza Hut. You say Taco Bell, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a little closer, and then the last one we both say fast food. Right. So the goal is you start out, and you might say the same word to begin with, right? The goal is you start out here and you slowly word associate your way in.
I like snake oil better.
You like snake oil a little bit better? I
Yeah.
think we can do that. I've played this with Darlene, and we're good at it.
I like snake. Me and Mom, it would end up in a fist fight with me.
I
and
think
Mom.
it would. I think the word you guys would use is violent.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of curse words.
A lot of curse
Yeah.
words.
And it would have nothing to do with what we're trying.
Not a thing. Like, you
Yeah.
guys would eventually say the same word.
Yeah,
It just you wouldn't be playing the game anymore.
yeah.
But let's give it a shot. I think we could do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote 5 turns or less is what it takes us.
So how do we know what the word is?
You don't. There's no predetermined word. It's just we eventually have to say the same word.
Okay.
It's hard, but it's not. We just have to associate
Okay.
and try to inch closer to each other.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready? Think of a word. Any word ever in the history of ever. We'll keep it English. I don't know a whole lot of other languages.
Just a word,
Just
or
like a word
or
ever.
an object.
No,
or-
it could be an object. It could be a living thing. It could be a restaurant. Whatever. Just think of, and if it's like like Pizza Hut, right? That's 2 words,
right.
right? So like something like that, a concept, right? But not like an entire sentence. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yeah.
I've got it too. You ready?
Okay.
What if we get this first shot? I think we might.
I don't know.
You ready?
Like, oh no, mine's more of a phrase.
Okay.
Let's do.
How long of a phrase is it?
It's like 2 words.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
We definitely don't have the first one.
Okay.
But, the confidence was there. All right, so I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then we say it.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. So you got to listen to what I say. I got to listen to what you say. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, shark.
Punch.
Punch. Okay. All right. Do you have a word?
I'd say.
I've got one. Look at me in the eyes.
Okay.
All right. We've got this.
Okay.
Think of a word.
Okay.
Or it doesn't have to be a word, but like,
Okay.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mhm.
We're linked?
Yep.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hawaiian punch. There's sharks. You say bay?
Bait.
Oh, bait.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hawaiian bait.
I'm not getting this.
No, we got this. We got this.
Oh.
We have to inch closer to the same word. We can do it. All right. It's gonna be tough. I think we have to almost go back out and then come back in.
No.
All right, you ready? I have a word, and I think it's gonna kind of link us back. Do you have a word?
No. I don't get this.
Let's just think of a word. Think of a word.
But we're getting closer to your word, or we're getting closer to mine.
Right. Yeah, we need to keep.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, the goal is to say the same word. There's nothing to get. We just got to say the same word eventually. But you got to associate. Like, we have to connect our words. Right? So, like, my thought process on the first one was like, I said shark, you said punch. Right? So I thought of Hawaiian punch, right? Because like, there's sharks in Hawaii. And, it's not like a punch, but it associated the
I
two.
guess, yeah.
Right. So you said bait. And what did I say again?
You said Hawaiian.
I said Hawaiian punch. All right. Are you ready? You got a word?
So I got to get a different word?
Yeah, now you got to get a different word.
Oh, okay.
It's almost harder than explaining like technology to you.
Yeah, this is terrible.
No, we got this. All right, you ready?
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Angry.
Pineapple. Ooh, that was further. All right, you said angry pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
You got one?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Think so?
We got to associate.
Okay.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Mai
Mom.
Tai. Oh,
We were close.
we were close. What's she have to do with pineapples?
I want to throw one at her. I don't know how to play this.
So wait, mom and pineapples. We have to somehow associate these two words and say the same word, or at least get closer. I really underestimated how bad you were.
This is really bad.
game.
This is really bad. We might have to. We might need some practice with this.
We're
one.
gonna. This is the practice. This is the practice.
This is horrible.
All right. So mom and pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I got it. Look at me in the eyes. You got it?
No.
You do. You do.
Okay.
You got this. Think of a word. Associate mom and pineapples. Find the middle ground. Read my mind.
Okay.
Right? Remember, it doesn't have to be a word. It could be like a product. It could be 2 words. Whatever. Right? Not a sentence, but anything along that line.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure? It sounds like you're gonna wing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wing it.
Don't wing it.
Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Freaky freezy. That's not at all what you were gonna say. What were you gonna say?
I don't even know. I don't even
You
know.
said you
I don't
were
like this
ready.
game. You had me at Snake
All right,
Oil.
wait. One more try. Let's restart from scratch. From the very beginning. One more try.
Okay.
All right. Do we have any questions today?
No.
Oh, no questions today. And then I think we might be out of time after this.
Probably.
All right. Are you ready? All right. Last try. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
I guess.
You got a word.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Timer.
Pizza. Okay. You got your word?
I got it.
You got your word?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to think. All right. I got a word. We're good. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Pizza time. Oh. Okay.
Almost said pizza time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. These are close.
Yeah.
It's not much margin.
No.
All right. We got this.
Okay.
We got this. All right. Mines are linked.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Pizza
Italian
Hut.
night.
How will we go with 2 things of pizza and then you got to throw out Italian night?
Pizza's Italian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then it's time for lunch. All right. It's cool. I brought it out. Let's bring it back in. All right. Ready? Do you have a word?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. All right. I'll give you a second.
I don't know.
You're getting better at this game, though.
Yeah.
You're getting better.
I don't like it.
It's okay. We're gonna finish this. We got to see it through. We have to.
Time wise.
We might run out of time.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of time.
But it's okay. Ready?
Okay.
We're linked. We got this.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Stuffed
Olive
crust.
Garden. We got it.
Okay.
All right, 3. You ready?
Mhm.
2, 1.
All you can
Garlic
eat
bread.
breadsticks.
So close.
Yeah.
All right. It's
Yeah.
garlic bread and all you can eat breadsticks. All right,
Okay.
we're on the same path.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta land this plane, man.
We got to. We're struggling at the moment.
Last one.
Last one?
Last one.
All right. All right, you got your word. Like, you sound really confident in your word.
Yeah, I got it.
You said all you can eat breadsticks. And I said garlic bread. I don't got it, but we'll try.
Okay.
All right, hold on, wait. All right,
Ready?
no. 3, 2, 1.
Cheese
Chicken
sticks.
Alfredo.
Well, we're getting a little better.
We're getting a little better.
I still like.
I think we
like
can work.
snake,
Snake oil is
Yeah,
pretty fun.
Snake oil.
I think we should introduce playing games on the podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think you guys need to vote in the comments.
I don't want to play that one again, though.
Hey, that was a good one, though. I think
No.
eventually we can get it.
No, I
We need
don't
to
like
play it
that
every
one.
once in a while. But you guys vote in the comments about which product you could buy. You could divide it up into, 4 products,
Worm tins.
or you could go 2 and 2. You could buy 2 products if you want to, and tell us which ones that you would buy. Probably not worm tents. Wouldn't do that. I feel like the logo for worm tents would look like this. I realize there's a bigger snake on the front of the box there.
I like it.
Maybe without the hat.
Yeah.
And this is a tent, so
Yeah.
we could Photoshop that.
I think.
He's holding it on his back.
Yeah, I could see that in Tractor Supply.
Just Tractor Supply.
Just Tractor Supply.
next
yeah.
to the Carhartts.
Yes. Yeah. I'd be like, do you got any of them worm tents?
I
My
want to
lawn
keep my
looks like-
lawn fresh.
My lawn looks like shit. I need some worm tents.
Well, I think we are out of time.
Yeah, we are.
Well,
we are.
Today's been fun. It's been good to get back.
It has
I've missed it. We've had a lot of holidays lately,
Yeah.
a lot of
Sickness.
sick. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yep.
But
I've
it's
been
good to be
sick for
back.
a month and a half.
It's about how long we've been out.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence? Probably not.
Probably.
But anyways, you guys be sure to vote in the comments about which products you would buy. Make sure you tune into the next episode. At the top, I'm probably pointing at the right spot. Maybe it's over there. There's a little notification bell. Click that notification bell so every time we post a video you are notified, right? And you know. And then we're going to hit that like button. We're going to hit that follow button. We're going to share it. We're going to hit every button on this YouTube/Spotify page. We don't know what they all do, but we're going to hit them. And you guys have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.